Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Frkn Frank. You know, it's gonna catch on one day. I know you guys are like, okay, come on, I get it. But watch, one day I'm just gonna be walking by and they're gonna be like, oh my god, it's Frkn Frank. Yeah. Alright guys, how are you guys doing today? It is August 2nd. I just got off work a couple hours ago. And you know, kind of just got home and I was like, I need to do another video because I need to keep these things moving and going and moving and going and eat, you know. Alright, so right now in this short clip video, I thought to critique some videos, no, not videos, some movies, shall I say DVDs. Little old school, but you know what? I have a whole collection of DVDs and you gotta use what you got, right? Alright, so very recently I watched these 4 movies, maybe 5 movies, and I'm gonna go just like a trial video. If you guys get to see this video, then you know it was kind of like not my best, but kind of just throwing it out there, you know. I gotta get my name out, gotta get these videos out. Alright, so first up, Pretty Woman. Come on guys, who hasn't seen this DVD, this movie? So, Richard Gere and Julia Roberts. To be honest, I've never seen another movie with Julia Roberts or Richard Gere, but they did really good in this one. I really like this love story. It's basically a hooker prostitute who gets into a millionaire's car, into his Lotus, well, his friend's Lotus. But you know, one thing leads to another. They end up falling in love. He's paying her, but he secretly kind of already loves her. And then they end up together. He becomes her knight in shining armor. I really like this movie because it's like kind of inspiring. How she's very smart, but yet she was reduced to doing what she was doing, working the streets. But it's kind of more about, like, you know, they talk about like you have potential, you have a lot of potential, and if you don't know it, you kind of have to like spread it and like tell people, because that's what you gotta look in, and that's what you gotta see in people, their potential. I do that all the time at work. I am the manager at where I work, so you know, it's my job to promote my employees and make sure that they're learning and becoming a better them each and every day. So that's one of the main points of this movie. My favorite scene in this movie is when she goes shopping. She goes shopping. She tries to go shopping at this store, and they basically shoot her out because she indeed looks like a hooker. Little did they know that she had a pocket full of cash. Whatever. But later on, she gets help, and they set her up at this very nice boutique, and she gets all the clothes that she needed from the other store, and completely reinvented. She walks back in the store with all these bags. They don't even recognize her, and she's like, do you remember me? You wouldn't wait on me. And she's like, the saleswoman, she's like, couldn't even like say anything. She's like wordless. And she's like, you work off commission, right? She's like, yes, I do. Big mistake. She just shows them her bags and just walks out. They're like, but yep, Pretty Woman. If you haven't seen it, look, it's the 10th anniversary special DVD, which I'm sure you can now find streaming or on Blu-ray, because I don't think they do HD anymore. It's just Blu-ray, kind of outbeat them. But this 10th anniversary DVD was bought like 10 years ago, so it's like probably closer to 20 years. Alright, my next video, hey, R.I.P.D. with Ryan Reynolds. He's a cutie. You hear that, Ryan? I said it. And Jeff Bridges. I've never seen him anywhere else, but he's a good actor. Not bad. So this movie is kind of like a spin-off from Men in Black. I don't want to tell you this. Well, I am going to tell you the story. This is the whole point. I'm reviewing the videos. Hello, the movies. So this guy, he dies. He gets betrayed. He gets shot in the back, and he comes back. And they chose him to now go hunting for these aliens, monsters, or whatever they are. So to put him in jail, kind of like Men in Black. And they go and they get them, and you know what? They actually killed them. Except on one of them, they actually incarcerated one. Anyways, okay. So, besides Ryan Reynolds, I believe Kevin Bacon. Yep, Kevin Bacon is on here. And I believe the one I'm looking for is Mary Louise Parker. She's the one from Weeds. If you haven't seen Weeds, that's a whole nother video that I can review. But I do recommend it. So R.I.P.D. it was pretty good. It was funny. It had it kept me on the edge of my seat like the whole time. But you know, it was like my first time watching it. It's pretty much all I got from it. Ryan Reynolds. Alright, so back to going old school. The Addams Family and Addams Family Values. So I bought these because, I mean, they're iconic, they're classic, and, you know, I did not even know that Christopher Lloyd was Fester until I saw this, and then really Christina Ricci. This movie's sold, and, you know, even Joanne Cusack is the blonde from Addams Family Values. Like, I didn't even know that. Like, I recently know her from Shameless, which, once again, another really good show that I haven't finished. I'm barely like on season 3, and I think there's 8, but highly recommend it. And it is like probably rated R, XXX, like all that above an adult stuff. Trust me. But yeah, I like know her from there, and then I saw this movie, and I was like really looking at her face, and I was like, I know her from somewhere. And after about like 3 minutes, boom, light bulb hit. It is, and she's Sheila from Shameless. But these movies pretty good. I love the whole, like, I don't know, death vibe that they have going. Everything is opposite. They cut their flowers instead of like having them like, you know what, it's kind of like my flowers right now, because these flowers are dead, and it's kind of like those, but without the flowers, just like the stem. So refocusing here. Really good movies. If you haven't seen these, like, have you been under a rock, or did they just bury you? Alright, my final movie for this video. My partner and I just bought this. We found it at the Dollar Tree. Like, who knew that they even had DVDs? And it's called Walkout. Okay. What's her name? Alexa Vega from Spy Kids, where she's like more notably known from. She comes out in this protest movie, basically about Latino rights. It is also produced, directed, and he comes out in the movie, Edward James Olmos, who came out in Selena and probably directed that movie too. This movie is really good. Like, it inspired me. Like, after I watched this movie, I just wanted to get out there and start inspiring and helping. Like, this is just like another thing of like what I love to do and why I'm doing my videos. When you become an actor, you have a certain following that whatever you do, people are going to follow you, and they can listen to you. So it's like, say there's something going on, you just kind of have to like talk about it, and people will be like, yes, yes, yes. And you know, that's one of the main reasons I'm doing these videos. So these videos can lead to acting, and acting or these videos can help me help others and inspire them and motivate them, and you know, get those really important points across that I want to do. So if you haven't seen Walkout, you can let me know and I'll let you borrow it, because I'm not sure where else you can get it. I'm not sure if you can go back to Dollar Tree and they'll find it, but you know what, I should have just said it was $3 because they're not paying me to say that. You know what, don't even go there. I'm just reviewing these movies, okay? Okay. So after we finished watching this, literally for like the next 2 days, I was just like, walk out, walk out, walk out, walk out. Anywhere and everywhere we went, like my partner and I just had a blast, and it was very inspirational, a very moving and touching movie. All right, guys, so those are the DVDs, movies that I chose for today. It was like a trial run. I had to get this train going and you know, but I'm hitting my 11-minute mark and I'm going to sign off. So once again, I am Frkn Frank, and stay tuned for my next movie. Nah, just kidding, my next video.